Hello, everybody. It is the OG Oracle, and today we are talking about childbirth. Yes, I am going to tell y'all my birth story and a little bit about after. So, my baby was due December 4th of 2019, but I knew moms just like have this thing. I knew my baby and I knew he wasn't going to stay in there until December 4th. He came out November 24th. So the whole time I was going, they would reach up there and check and be like, "You don't feel any pain, any pressure? He's pretty far down." Literally, like, I'm only like 7 months. So I knew they were saying that at 6 months. So I knew that he would be way earlier than I expected. Not way, I was prepared for him. But I don't know about everybody else. But I knew he was gonna come before I knew he was gonna come for the 4th. So the weekend I go into labor, and labor is different for everybody. If you're pregnant, do not listen to my story and say that's exactly how it's gonna go for me, because it might not. Okay. So the whole week before I had him, I was prepping. And they always say when moms start unpacking the baby stuff and putting the stuff up, that the baby is coming soon. The whole week of November 15th, I'm cleaning, right? I get another week. So this weekend, I kind of just feel it in my spirits. I'm a real feel it in my spirit ass bitch. So I knew, and I felt it. In that weekend, I knew something was different. I had spent the whole weekend, no, Friday. So Friday, I was cleaning up and stuff and still doing last minute setup for him to come. Then Saturday, so Friday I clean up, I straighten my hair. I'm like 9 months pregnant at this point. And this is right before Corona hit. Because remember, it hit like December of 2019. So my child's father, my boyfriend, he was going to take me and walk me like a dog to walk the baby down and stuff. And I was so excited. I love getting out the house. I'm a real homebody, so I was really excited to get out the house. Just so ready, so ready. I wake up the next day sick as a dog. Like, I'm talking about can't keep water down. I'm just pooping and throwing up. And ding, 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 ding. You guessed it. That's an early labor sign. Yes, when you start just excreting, because the baby is getting ready to come out, so everything just starts coming out. So I was not able to eat. Yes, I was not able to eat. And then when I did eat the chicken broth, I ended up throwing it back up. But anyway, we'll get to that. So I'm in bed all day. My boyfriend is next to me all day. It's just us. Like, he's really just laying there. It was football season, so he's just laying there watching football. I'm just in and out of sleep. Wake up, throw up, go to sleep. Wake up, poop, go to sleep. Like, literally, I'm not even getting out of bed unless it's to poop. Okay, because when I know I'm gonna throw up more than once, I double bag grocery bags and keep them next to my bed. That might sound trifling, but I don't care. Who wants to lean over a toilet and have the water backsplash you? Not I. Okay, not I. So we go and we're in the bed and we're chilling. This is Saturday night. So I wake up. It's like 1 in the morning, 12 in the morning. No, it's about 3 in the morning. No, 2. Because when I remember posting on Snapchat, and it was 3 once I was finally admitted. So I got up. I get up. I'm kiki ha with my boyfriend, laughing like, well, you can try to take me tomorrow when you get off work to walk and stuff. I'm feeling better. And this is going to be real candid, but whatever. If you don't like it, don't watch my stuff. So I get up And when you're pregnant and you're carrying a child, your vagina does a lot of crazy things. So, you know, a lot of discharge, a lot of this, a lot of that, you know. So I get up and I just feel a gush. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot of discharge. Me being the idiot that I am, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of discharge. We're just gonna go in here and wipe this right up. But as I'm walking to the bathroom, there's just a big whoosh. And the movies won't tell you this, but once your water starts breaking, it doesn't stop, okay? So you just leak. Okay? I carry the towel around. I'm a very cleanly type person. I literally took the towel to the hospital with me and put it in the wheelchair, and the nurse is like, oh, you're so cute, we have towels. I'm like, but the person after me has to sit in here. They don't want all my amniotic fluid. So we get up. We live with my boyfriend's family, so we get up. He go wake them up. He's panicking. He's like, your bag, you're this, you're that, you're this. And I'm just standing there wiping myself like, babe, you're the only one that's not packed. Like, I was so calm. I'm a pretty calm person. So I was calm. The pain hadn't started yet. And I have a high pain tolerance. So even when it did start, I was just kind of eating that shit, you know? So we go to the hospital. They admit me. I take our bags because my new little baby is about to be born. 3 a.m, I got in there. I didn't start having contractions till about 6 a.m. Okay? And it was just such an experience. Like, this is the first time I'm going back and telling this story out loud. So it's just like, wow, I had a lot, you know, there was life before my baby. And that's crazy to think about, but we think about it, right? So it's 3 a.m. I don't start contracting till 6 something. When I do, now I get candid again, I get pretty bad periods. I've always had bad periods. Birth control helped, but it just made me like a depressed rain cloud. So I stopped taking it. It made me a depressed rain cloud. So I stopped taking it because I'm the type of person, I don't like stuff affecting me adversely and side effects and all of that. So I just stopped taking it. That's how I ended up with the baby. If you are on birth control, do not get off until you're ready for a child. Because it was literally a year later, after I stopped taking my birth control, that I was pregnant. So contractions feel like really bad period cramps, okay? These cramps feel like, and you cramp in your back when you start to feel the contractions and the baby coming. You feel it in your back, you feel it everywhere. It's like, you know the pain is coming, so you anticipate it, and that's a problem because you have to breathe, and we tend to hold our breath when we, you know. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all, my birthday is Valentine's Day, and it's Valentine's season, so just wanted to be looking cute for y'all. You cramp everywhere, and it feels like a period cramp, but mine were really terrible before, so it was really terrible. But I have a high pain tolerance. I'm just holding onto the bar like, like just literally trying to grasp anything and anyone, not anyone. I didn't want to hurt anybody. And when you do have a baby, they tell you to hold your own thighs so you don't break anybody. Women break people's hands giving birth, holding people's hands. So they tell you to hold your thigh. I had a hard time remembering to do that because it was so much going on. Okay, so back to the cramps. So they just get more and more progressive. 6, 7, I'm okay. They just come in every once in a while. 8, 9 come, okay, whatever. 10 comes. 10 a.m. comes. And now this too much. Okay, this is too much. I didn't get an epidural because I already have back problems. And a lot of women who get an epidural, Some say it don't even take away their pain. Some say it does, some say it doesn't. I just didn't want to take that risk, and I'm glad I didn't, because my back now is even more clapped than it was before. And if I would have got that epidural, I don't know what type of pain I would be in right now, because they inject it into your spine. And if I already have back problems, I'm not going to do that. So I pushed him out with no epidural. I knew he was coming soon. I did let them give me a drip, an IV of some narcotic. Who knows? I did let them give me a drip. The whole reason I didn't want an epidural is because the reason babies' eyes be closed when they come out, they be asleep. It's drugs in their system. I didn't want that for my baby, but at the end, I gave in. I let them give me the IV bag, and it put me into like a drug nap. So I'm in and out of sleep, in and out of sleep, in and out of sleep. 12 comes. Ow. Like, ow. He was born up. Not gonna tell you guys that. It was 1 something. It was 1 something when he was born. So 12, I woke up. The cramps just real bad. Just bad. Okay. And they are about to end me. Like that pain. You know, you get that pit in your stomach and your chest. Like that labor pain is like that. It's literally like you're shitting a human. Like you're literally shitting a human. So it's not gonna feel good. I hate when people say, does it hurt? Like, a human came out of my vagina. Yes, it hurt. What the fuck? So then I wake up. I go back to sleep again. And I wake up once again. Get the nurse. It's like 12:30. I'm like, get the nurse. Because my baby, I'm in a drug nap from the IV, and my baby is literally pushing himself out. He's trying to come out. Even though my body wasn't all the way ready, he's, I feel it squeezing, and I feel him, you know. So he's effaced. His head, top of his head is out at that point. Because, not the top, but you could look in and see it. It's ready to come through. So I'm literally like in so much pain. I'm literally like this. One of my moms, I call my boyfriend's mom my mom too. So my mom, my birth mom, is feeding me ice, and I'm literally just like I just would turn over and open my mouth because I couldn't even speak. Like it was so much going on. I was in so much pain. And everybody else is around me. My moms were in the room, and my boyfriend, of course. And so looking back on that day, I felt a lot of love. Like, I haven't felt that much love in a while. Like, I love. My birthday's on Valentine's Day. Clearly, I love love. But it felt so nice. And it felt like everybody was there for me. And I really love that. I love feeling like people are there for me. So, the baby starts pushing himself out. The nurse is like, you can push. You can push. No. I told her I was going to push because he was pushing himself out. And I'm not about to hold this baby in if he's trying to come out. So I had the mirror in front of me. I'm not easily grossed out or, set bodily fluids. It depends. Bodily fluids touching me, can't do that. But I'm not easily grossed out. So I wanted to see that. I let them put the mirror in front of me. I wanted to see. And I'm literally, take deep breaths. And squeeze your own thighs and push. And you're not supposed to hold your breath when you push. Do not hold your breath, ladies. Remember your deep breaths. While I was pushing, right before one of the nurses massaged, one of the doctor's nurses. There's so many people in your room when you give birth. You know, depending on the person or your situation, you know. But my childbirth doctor relationship wasn't that close and personable. So there was like a bunch of people in the room I had never met. But they were all loving and caring. Like they all had nice energy. So that was good. That worked out. But she massaged my perineum and my vagina, the outer vagina, with some olive oil to prevent tearing, even though I did tear. He ripped my outside cooch and my cervix. My baby head came out like a cone. He has a little noggin on him. So I love my baby. But I got a big head. Look at my head. Okay. So she like, push, just keep pushing, just push. I was having a hard time taking breaths. And if you don't breathe, they won't let you push, really, because you have to breathe. It helps your body get oxygen in, and you need oxygen, especially during something as painful as childbirth. So she like, just hold on, hold on, hold on. And then again, so I grabbed my thighs and I pushed. The hardest thing was his head. Once his head was out, that baby was out here. He got pulled, right? Not pulled, but he was ready to come into the world. I heard that cry, and they just, be prepared, because they just slap the baby on you. They just slap him on you. And I literally, that moment when they put your baby on you, there's no moment greater in life. No moment greater. Getting new weave is cool and all that, but there's nothing better than when they put that baby on you after you have them, or her, or they. I'm inclusive to all. I love all you people. So, I know I keep saying so loud. I'm sorry. So, he comes out. I knew afterwards, for me, the healing was going to be the worst part. I wasn't scared of the childbirth. I didn't care about tearing. I wanted my baby out however he wanted to come out, and I would deal with that later. However he decided to come out, you know, and I didn't even push for a long time. I pushed for 30 minutes. Yeah. I was in labor for 6 hours, pushed for 30, 45 minutes, and my baby was born at 1 something. So after the shower, that first shower is terrible. They literally, while your baby's on top of you. So I mentioned I got ribbed. Yeah, they stitched me right up on that table. Yeah. Right with the baby on my chest. And this is a funny story because I love my boyfriend. I sat on the table holding my baby while I'm getting stitched up. And I said, he always tell this story. So I figured I would tell it in the video. And I said, I could do this again, because I know I want more kids and I have to gauge the pain. I might sound like a weirdo, but whatever. I had to gauge the pain, okay? So it was doable. And I know I want more kids, so it had to be doable, After that first shower, I wasn't really hungry. I didn't have an appetite for days. Ladies, luckily the hospital did this for me, but I had no idea. Get some newborn diapers, wet them, and freeze them to use them and put them in your underwear after you give birth to help you heal down there. And women, let me tell you something about my afterbirth experience that I haven't told anyone outwardly yet, or, After my baby was born, I bled for almost a year. I didn't stop bleeding. His birthday, he was born November 24th in 2019. I didn't stop bleeding until October of 2020. I was letting them, see, I'm holistic and I'm natural, see. I'm spiritual, holistic, natural, all that. So I'm letting them pump this birth control in me. I just wanted to stop. I just wanted to stop. I've had all types of birth control. But what other women do and what they do in every other country, steams, yoni steams. That's what helps you balance your hormones back and get it out of there. I naturally balance my own hormones. I looked up herbs, researched, bought them, stayed on a regimen, and I balanced my own hormones. And, I'm all for Western medicine sometimes. Some stuff, because if you have to put 3 different birth controls in me, it don't work, and I'm not a guinea pig. I had just went through, almost a year of carrying this child. 9 months is a long time, almost a year. You want me to be in more pain? Nope. So after they tried to give me the last birth control, I was fed up. I was done. And I told them I was done. Because y'all are not doing your jobs. And you might be doing your job, but how you're doing your job is not working for me. So then, I healed myself. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Do not be scared. Do not be fearful. Yes, it will hurt, but it is not going to be terrible. Okay? You are going to survive with the way. One thing Western medicine has done is advance, and mothers don't die as much in childbirth. Well, I won't speak for Black mothers because they don't give a F about us. I was lucky, but the hospitals really don't give a F about us. So the next baby, I want to go to a birthing center, and I wanted to water birth the first baby, but it was so much to do. So it was just so hard, and I just gave up. It's too easy. But the next baby, I will be having a water birth. I love natural. I want my baby to come into this world feeling good and serene and relaxed. I had a good hospital. Okay, my hospital experience, be prepared. I thought I was at a good hospital. A lot of people in my boyfriend's family have had their babies at the hospital I have. They speak of it decently. It's like average. It's a nice hospital. It's a decent hospital. But the food was terrible. The heater, I live in Michigan, so it gets literally below 20 here. It get cold. It'd be like 20 degrees at night in November. The vent was not working. Luckily my boyfriend went to heating and cooling school, so he knew how to fix it, but the vent wasn't working. The food was terrible. They only gave my boyfriend one meal. So choose your birth experience wisely and where you want to have your child, because that matters. We don't think about those things, but it matters. So that is my birth story. Leave a comment below and tell me what your first childbirth was like, or any childbirth of your choice. Tell me what it was like. Tell me how you felt. Tell me what you experienced. I want to know. I would love to know. This is OG Oracle Soul, and that is birth story time for you. Bye.